Hey everyone, it's July 17th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share it with Scottish serial killer Archibald Thomson Hall, known as the Monster Butler, who murdered 5 victims in the 1970s. And that is him right up there. Hall was born in Glasgow, Scotland in 1924 and began his career as a thief as a teen, including a scam where he pretended to collect money for the Red Cross while pocketing the cash. In 1941, he was first locked up for theft, and after his release became a jewel thief, but not a good one because in 1964 he received a 10-year sentence for his crimes. He was paroled in 1972 and while out of prison met the woman who would become his lover and co-conspirator in later crimes, Mary Coggle. He was back in prison from 73 to 77, and when he was finally released, he began working as a butler for a wealthy widow of a member of parliament. Hall was sincerely trying to go straight, and when a prison acquaintance of his began doing odd jobs around the house and some silver went missing, he was furious. He fought with his friend, who went so far as to shoot at him with a rifle. The two calmed down and agreed to go hunting the next day to hash out their disagreements, where after shooting at some rabbits, Hall shot the man in the head and buried his body near a stream. Pro tip: don't go hunting with anyone you've recently been in a gunfight with. The widow soon fired him, so he moved to London, taking a job as a butler for a wealthy elderly couple. Deciding to make them his last score, he hatched a plot whereby he, Mary Coggle, and a friend would steal priceless antiques from his employers. They decided to rob the house while the wife was away, but she returned early, and in a panic, they suffocated her with a pillow in an effort to not cause a disturbance. The husband awoke, and Hall convinced him that his wife had had a nightmare, and he was helping put her back to sleep. The next day, the robbers decided that they could keep the old man drugged up long enough to complete the job, with Mary pretending to be his wife, fooling him because he had early-stage dementia. They buried the woman in a neighboring town, while Mary wore a wig and fur coat and sat with the old man. When they realized their ruse wouldn't work forever, they decided to strangle the man. He somehow fought back, so they had to beat him in the head with a shovel to knock him out, then buried him in a shallow grave. Hall and Mary fought about whether she should keep the mink coat she had worn. Hall wanted to destroy the evidence. During the fight, he hit her in the head with a poker, then put a plastic bag over her head, killing her. The two remaining conspirators dumped her body under a bridge, and Hall's brother joined them to steal the valuables. His brother had a history as a child molester, and Hall hated him for that, and when he began asking questions about what happened at the estate, he decided that his brother had to go. Hall used chloroform to knock him out and drowned his own brother in a bathtub, then stuffed the body in the trunk of a car and drove north, looking for a place to bury it. An innkeeper noticed unusual license plates on his car, and the police were called. The authorities searched the vehicle, found the body, and Hall and his partner were arrested. Hall confessed to all of his crimes, including the earliest murder, and was sentenced to life in prison, dying behind bars in 2002. If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know somebody whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Archibald Thomson Hall, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.